Hi, this is Amy Allison Taylor offering you a healing session for those of you that have been having some difficulties in your life, seeing some repeated patterns happening, and you can't understand why this is happening to me. This healing is for you, okay? So sometimes while these things happen, sometimes it's about the other person being messed up and just, messing up. But there is a lot to be said for what we draw to ourselves in our lives, right? And so sometimes you'll see a repeated pattern happening, or it may be a deep-seated fear of yours that then is now manifesting out there. So like one of my dear friends is right now manifesting, people saying nasty things about her behind her back, and it's on several different levels, right? It's work life, it's personal life, it's in a couple different places. And it's interesting about this particular friend, she she has a fear of that. I remember meeting her and her concern that I would say things about her behind her back, right? And bringing that up a number of times over the years in our relationship. And now this is happening. And so when that happens in your life, it's something that you have a concern about, and then you start seeing it manifest. You may have dreams about it, and then you also see it manifest, and it's like, what do I do, right? You've got to know that on some level you're actually calling that to you. There is a part of you that that is sending that out, right? That which you fear, you create. It's wherever your thoughts and your emotions dwell most often, that's what you're drawing to you, right? So whatever you resist persists, right? That's where that phrase comes from. So let's release that right now. If you're going, oh, I know exactly what she's talking about. I do have that happening in my life. Let's release that right now. I'm just going to offer you a free Reiki session to release it, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to place the Honshaze Shonin symbol down the center of your body, down the core prana of your body, okay? And then I'm going to place some Seihei keys and some Chokurei symbols around your crown. And that's just connecting up the right and left sides. And then I'm going to place a Daikomyo over the third eye and over the crown and over the causal body at the back of your head. So that's the three major chakras in your head. And then we're just going to take all the symbols, the Honshaze Shonin, the Seihei, the Chokurei, the Daikomyo, and make almost like a screen around you that makes this like egg of wonderful Reiki energy all around you, under your feet, over your head. So you've got this nice cocoon of energy. Okay. And now I just want you to place your hands on your heart chakra while I send you energy. And I want you to focus on this repeated pattern that's happening in your life. And we're just going to release it. We're going to release the pattern. We're going to release your fears about the pattern, feeling out of control about that pattern. All right, and we're just going to release it from every level of your being, from your physical level, from your energetic level, from your emotional level, mental level, and spiritual level. And we're going to release it throughout space and time, because most often these things are coming down through some inherited line, or they're coming down through, I would say, past lives. Not everyone believes in past lives, but I would say it's a useful construct anyway to say it's coming down from a spiritual source as opposed to a physical source, right? And so we're going to release it on all those different levels, and we're going to offer this clearing to everyone who might have picked it up as well, because it may not be you. It may be your brothers and sisters as well if it's coming down through the family line. It may be your children, and there may be, if it's really coming from a past spiritual source, then there may be other lines coming off of that line that are affected. So when you do the clearing, you can offer that up. So you're basically clearing your karma throughout all space and time is what you're attempting to do. And we're just going to allow the Reiki to do that, to offer that clearing for everyone who needs it. So you do this now by sending this energy to your heart chakra, and just send yourself unconditional love, and let that love come out through how you're connected to all of humanity and the creation, and offer that love to those people that have been affected by this pattern in your life, right? And you're just going to release it. No need to repeat that. You've already had this lesson probably many times if it's repeating this strongly. If it's something that's troubled your psyche so much that you have a fear about it that you're now manifesting it really strongly in your auric fields, right? Such that people end up acting out your self-sabotage. If you're doing that, you've lived it out. There is no more karma that you need to learn about that. You just need to release it. Forgive yourself, forgive others. Say enough, done, okay? And as you do that, have a sense of it just falling away from you, just falling away from you, and release it down to Mother Earth to fertilize her garden. She'll just transmute that energy into something beautiful. Okay, done. And now have a sense of your interaction with the people that are giving you grief, okay? Now you've done your part. You've released your part of the game that's happening, the energetic interaction that's happening. And now you need to release yourself from their part, okay? So they've got their own issues that they're spinning out in some way, causing you to act in certain ways, seeing you in certain ways, whether you are that way or not. You're just going to say enough, okay? And you're going to release that energetic dance between you and them. You can't release it for everybody in their life, but the part that's affecting you, you can, because they're crossing into your auric field and messing with you, as you were with them, with your stuff. So now just say enough, okay? Send yourself unconditional love. Have a sense of that love coming out from you towards all people, specifically the people in your life that are acting out this pattern for you right now. You're just going to say enough. And have a sense of whatever energy they're sending towards you, where they're saying, kick me, or, sabotage me, or whatever. And just have a sense of that energy coming towards you. And it just breaks around you like water around a stone. And it doesn't move you anymore. There are no buttons there for them to push on you in that particular area anymore. Right? And they can act it out, and they may up the ante and try to get your attention. And you're just like, I'm not playing that game anymore. Right? It's just gone. So you just release that down. Release it down to Mother Earth. Let it go. And again, come back to unconditional love for yourself. Send energy to the center core of your being right now. Okay. And know that it's going to be okay. You just released it. You're not going to be manifesting that anymore. Okay? You can behave differently now. And so can they regarding you. Okay? All right. And take a moment to have a sense of reaching out to them with Reiki, not connecting to them in any manipulative way, just sending this unconditional love towards them and saying, I hope whatever's going on with you, that it gets better, right? And just let it go. All right. Okay. It's a new day. Namaste.